go. Let's go. Let's go.
It's the NFL.
Let's go, baby. We in Baltimore today.
M&T Stadium.
Dolphins and his boy.
Got a lot of static.
Just a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up.
I say we in here.
Miami Dolphins.
You got a lot of static.
I say we in here.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Let's go.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's get it.
Now the former Cal Bear, it's Patrick Laird. The game's
Oh,
first
Larry.
play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
The tackle made.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
Patrick Queen.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Play. 1st down, Dolphins.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
He's tackled at the 34.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win.
Y'all gonna be able to stop that run today? Or no?
Oh, no, I'm sure we're going to try.
A little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He'll get about
So
4
gonna try.
as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Laird. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 3 yards on 1st, 4 on 2nd, and
know
now
what you're
5
up to,
on
though.
3rd down. Move the sticks. A couple of 1st downs, has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Being chased
Oh,
out
I shouldn't have
left.
left him. That's my fault.
Oh!
Complete on the deep
I shouldn't have
ball.
left him
He
either.
was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. That'll bring up 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes
Aha.
gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it appears appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Tua on 4th down. Going deep here for Parker.
Oh, my God, again.
Look up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive.
Turnover on down.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll run for the first time, which is
Let's go.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Switch. Hatchet. You. Kill.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. And once again, the Dolphin defense holds firm as they'll stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Jackson to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
With no score. Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 61-yard attempt.
That's all.
Yeah, it was far enough.
And that is
just
no
too
good.
far
He
over.
gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So they tried the 59-yarder and missed it. And now this offense starts just 1 yard shy of midfield. They run with Breida. A tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety.
You need to get a touchdown.
Well, the end of all that
Field
hitting
goal.
and hollering, it was a 4-yard run.
You set up for a field goal, I win.
Feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 16 yards, a 1st down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Thank you.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive, missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you put something out there, you're giving yourself a chance.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Let's go.
Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at the 18. They'll get 4 back there on the run, but now they're looking up at a 3rd and 12 situation.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Come on.
And that will be incomplete.
Let's go.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point, when neither team has really. When they come up here now, 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Parker unable to get that one, but it'll be 2nd down.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. This is Breida. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Breida. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
He's brought down.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
It's 2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was looking for Matt Breida out of the backfield, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
And it's intercepted.
Yeah, let's roll.
Picked off right around the 43. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Jackson sacked.
Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now Dobbins. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit
won
to
on that.
and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field.
I know.
That's what we call
I was
sudden
trying to
change,
score,
right?
man. I'm trying to
Interception,
score.
You got to go put out the fire.
Try.
And they did, holding them to a field goal.
25-yard line.
I wasn't willing to give up. You know what I mean? I wasn't willing to give up to get nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Defense due for a point, a touchdown. They due for something.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably
What?
would have been. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But, boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
He's going to look deep down the field. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the
Oh,
They'll
what?
say it's incomplete. The passing game not
This
in
must be
sync
the
here
drop
early.
game.
And now it's 4th down.
All
Fair to say,
right.
hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. You don't see too many conversions on 4th and 10, but we just did there. A gain of 14 and a 1st down. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was looking to get it to Parker again, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Going deep here for Parker. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, these offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0.
Almost had it.
As the second half gets underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. On the tackle there, Zach Sealer out of Ferris State.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check 99. Check 99.
Another run here with Dobbins. And shedding through the tackle. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
7.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
50 wants the mic. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 180.
Jackson from the shotgun. Trying for Brown, and
It
it's
was 2 for 1, boys.
Picked off.
I knew it was 2 for 1, boys.
And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
I just think by the time you spend the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half, not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is
Gotta get the show on the road now, boys.
No rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel
Let's get it on the road, boys.
I would agree with you.
Let's get it on the road, boys.
And he'll take this
Let's
into
go.
the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida, 53 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to it and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And a short kick taken at about now a hit and a loose football. But this
Damn, I'm supposed to have that.
possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. Saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They begin with a quick throw out left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard. Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas.
Jackson's pass.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
That's the other thing.
Incomplete.
I hate that too long at the line stuff. You gotta get down and like that ball.
We saw this in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Let's go.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Get all that.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a give to Breida. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up.
Don't get too conservative.
No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Give me a chance to start thinking about other offensive plays.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Let's go.
It's caught by Parker.
That's what you gotta do.
20.
Get too conservative.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
That's what you gotta do.
Devontae Parker, 72 yards. And the
what I
Dolphins
did
are
on
able
that
to
play.
extend that advantage. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice
You
sessions,
got a good chance of
and I'd
winning
hear
because my motion ain't working.
from the receivers,
My motion hike
that
ain't
meant
working
fly
for some
route,
reason in
go,
this game.
look out.
My motion hike is my
And he
biggest
just kept
part of my
going
game.
all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
I ain't getting a chance to do that. But for some reason,
26-yard line,
it's
just
not
across
doing
the
it.
25.
At their own 26-yard line.
It's not doing it. I'm gonna try something else.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10.
Do it this way.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I want to do it the way I want
So
to do
that
it.
complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Exit, exit. Mike 51, Mike 51. Ready? Finish up. Finish it up.
Now it's Jackson. Big on for the 3rd
Let's go.
time. Jackson going to be intercepted.
In fact, the only people that beat me is the people I play that I can't get my motion hike.
24-yard line.
They'll take over first.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing.
Yeah, something happened there.